22 years of age, a catchweight bout, as we mentioned before, and the physical profiles for these two gentlemen are just about the same.
Yep.
Set to go our final showcase fight of the night. Catchweight at 140 pounds. This bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. Weighing in officially 141 pounds in 5 professional bouts. He is perfect with 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Villa Park, Illinois by way of Samarkand, Uzbekistan. Here is the undefeated Saidyokub Kakhramonov. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Also a mixed martial artist, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Official weight, 140 pounds. In 7 professional bouts, he too is perfect inside the cage. 7 victories and no defeats. He fights out of Dagestan, Russia, the undefeated Umap Nurmagomedov. And your referee once again in charge of the action is Gasper Oliver.
3 5-minute rounds at 140-pound catchweight. Umap Nurmagomedov in the black shorts, Saidyokub Kakhramonov in the red. Quick reminder for everyone out there, no elbows in PFL action. No elbows at any time.
Don't even bring him to the cage.
Once again, fellas, open stance. Nurmagomedov in the southpaw stance. Kakhramonov orthodox. And he missed with that big kick.
I thought that was some capoeira.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Capoeira just broke out of your cage.
Man, every single fight we've had has been open stance.
Wow, hopefully at least we had one switching.
We did.
Wow, nice
transition.
Great balance.
Kakhramonov was trying to get in on that shot. Umap Nurmagomedov did a nice job countering.
Good job by Kakhramonov getting back to a good head position.
A familiar face in Nurmagomedov's corner, Islam Mammadov, number 3 in our PFL standings right now, cornering his fellow Dagestani representative.
He's a tough lightweight also. He's a threat for that title.
A lot of work in the clinch here, Randy, as they vie for position against the cage. Turning and turning and turning, fighting for that advantage.
Yeah, both guys.
They're both strong wrestlers.
Left, keep distance and the legs. Put on your legs. Lift up your left arm. Lift up. Lift your left arm because he's gonna attack.
That looked like a headbutt.
Hit his head. Move, keep moving, keep moving, keep distance. Your legs, activate your legs. Don't go down.
Looked like they clashed heads on that one exchange.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Gentlemen, there's almost a theme of kicks tonight. A lot of kicks been thrown in all of our bouts so far.
And yet we've seen no cup checks.
That means they have great technique. That's a good sign.
Yeah,
Knocking on wood.
definitely turning those hips over and digging them in.
Oh, nice left counter hook there. I love those body shots. Ooh, nice high kick, came out of nothing.
This is a pretty even matchup. I mean, both these guys are doing some really good things, back and forth.
Well, for our concerned audience on Facebook Watch, Leroy Johnson, knocked unconscious in our first heavyweight bout of the evening, has been transported to the Atlantic Care Regional Medical Facility. He's being evaluated, well taken care of. We will give you more information as we get it. Nurmagomedov pushes Kakhramonov against the cage, but he's able to break that relatively quickly. Body kick. And now a switch stance from Nurmagomedov. He's orthodox after starting the fight in a southpaw stance.
And switch back to southpaw after that kick.
Ooh,
Nice check, right hook.
Yeah. Both guys 22, they're performing really well.
Well, you see it now, younger and younger and younger guys who've been training 5-10 years at age 22 instead of, you know, back in the day, there's a lot of people, a lot of us didn't get started until our early 20s. Some of us are late 20s. Some of us, I don't know if there's anyone at the broadcast table here even later than that.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that was the question mark kick, right? Faked it.
I watched these guys fight.
Back at him.
Stop your arms.
Watch these guys fight on tape, and you couldn't find a school that offered everything.
Just on the right hand side. Just don't wait. That's it. That's it. Show him more. Show him more. You can work like that. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't come close. Don't come close.
Корпус давай.
Nice.
Nurmagomedov's corner there asking him to manage the dip.
But he switched leads to set that kick up and then use that back foot and follow through back into his southpaw stance.
Kakhramonov sprints out of the corner and tries a flying knee. Nurmagomedov steps aside and shrugs it off.
Look at Chris Wade's performance last time in round number 1.
Yeah, Chris Wade, that giant running kick.
The running man. Oh, but God.
Gentlemen, were you surprised at the translation coming from Nurmagomedov's corner asking not to wrestle? You don't have to do it. Show the technique. I mean, we a lot of these Dagestani fighters, particularly Nurmagomedov's, find some success in wrestling. They don't want him to do it in the corner.
You know, he's gotten to that clinch a couple times. They seem to be pretty evenly matched there. I feel like he's just outpointing his opponent with the striking, so why not continue that trend?
Yeah, a striking fight is like a race, and when you have that small lead, that lead just increases over time. Unless you trip and fall.
Nurmagomedov has to watch out with headshots. Sometimes he leans backwards, so if his opponent's going to pick up and then he's going to add straight to the body, and that could spell trouble.
And you can also attack the legs off of that. The feet are planted as your head lean back too far.
Nice body kick from Kakhramonov there.
Back into the clinch. Nurmagomedov pressing the action in the clinch.
If you're just tuning in on Facebook, watch Saidyokub, Kakhramonov in the red shorts, Umar Nurmagomedov in the black. A showcase fight, not involved in our PFL standings for season 1. An opportunity for these two young men to impress the matchmakers and maybe find themselves in a future season.
Nurmagomedov fires that question mark quick kick, and it's like a whip.
Yeah.
Nice left hand there. Good defense though by Kakhramonov. Returns a kick.
Yeah, with a little dip first. Dip to the left, fake him, and then come with the high kick. Oh, that was a nice right hook.
Nice recovery coming out of the off balance, falling down. He gets back up and
caught a little right hook there. Nurmagomedov landed a nice little right hook right on the chin.
These young men keep improving their skill set. I'm going to be watching them for a long time.
Again, these fellas are only 22 years old. You see the Cageonomics, the more power strikes landed by Kakhramonov, but I think the volume in favor of Umar Nurmagomedov so far.
An attempted trip by Kakhramonov and nice counter by Nurmagomedov. He ends up on the top position.
Lands right in side control too. A lot of work here for Saidyokub Kakhramonov to get out from under powerful wrestling.
To the other side.
Going to his back. Nurmagomedov.
Oh, knee bar.
Nice roll.
Nice
Heel hook
roll.
attempt.
Yeah.
He's going to try and isolate that leg.
He wants to straighten it out. It's going to be hard.
Nurmagomedov doing a nice job of keeping weight on it, making him hard to isolate.
Last time I saw that was Sakuraba doing it to Carlos Newton. Love that.
Boss, stop telling people how old we are.
Yeah, that's true. I did actually to Maurice Smith. I did upside down because he was holding the rope, so I was standing on top of my head.
I remember that.
It was
I watched
really
that on
weird
my couch.
Tried the standing Granby. His collegiate wrestling technique by Kakhramonov.
He's looking again for the leg.
Nurmagomedov able to maintain that back position, but not easy. As Saidyokub Kakhramonov showing some creative techniques here, trying to get himself out.
Inside trip attempt by Nurmagomedov. Countered. Kakhramonov, he's got some great defensive skills. He scrambles really well. Roll into those leg locks to get off the bottom. Pretty impressive.
Drag down to the ground, and right back to his feet to Saidyokub. Oh,
Wow, that was
Nice change of direction. And Nurmagomedov climbing up in the back position now. He dangles that leg in between Kakhramonov's. Watch for him to roll again. He potentially could have rolled. The bell ran, but off balance the other direction.
our third and final round here in the catchweight bout between Umar Nurmagomedov in the black shorts, Saidyokub Kakhramonov in the red. 140-pound catchweight.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Kakhramonov should stop following him around, but now he's cutting off the cage, but he got backed up. Kakhramonov's got to be first. He's waiting. He's got to be first with his hands. Step in there with a straight right hand, follow that up with a combination.
You see the Cageonomics disparity there. Kakhramonov almost 100 strikes thrown in this fight. Nurmagomedov down around 50. I'm curious to see what the percentage of landed strikes is, though. An efficient performance so far for Umar Nurmagomedov. 7-0 coming into this bout. His opponent 5-0. So somebody's goose egg 1-0 has got to go, as Eve likes to say.
I do like to say that.
My favorite thing to say on Inside MMA every time. What does that mean, Kenny? Someone's old. It's got to go. Love it.
Well, ask and ye shall receive. Umar Nurmagomedov has landed 46% of his strikes. Saidyokub Kakhramonov smelling an opportunity there.
Kakhramonov landed a nice shot. I'm not sure if he caught Nurmagomedov off balance or if he wobbled it a little bit, but he certainly turned up the activity after that flurry.
And the fact that he starts wrestling now could mean that he did get hit.
Yeah, what Boss means by that is he wants to tie up now because it's possibly recovering.
Let the cobwebs clear if you got dinged.
Yeah, because at this range, it's much harder to get hit. You can rest and also try to implement your wrestling game.
Nice little knee to the ribs on Nurmagomedov. Attempted throw by Kakhramonov, countered by Nurmagomedov.
Halfway through our third round here. Another attempted throw, shrugged off by Nurmagomedov again.
So his head whip.
Well, he blocked it, Boz, but a lot of impact there,
Still went
even through the arm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice knee
We've seen that a couple times from Kakhramonov, where he really sells out on his kicks, gets a little off balance, takes him off his feet, but he's able to scramble right back to a neutral position. Nurmagomedov bouncing around with his hands down at distance here. We're seeing the leg strikes coming. That's the third one.
Oh, there's that question mark kick again, and that's quick. Man.
Nice counter to the body there.
2 kicks, left and right.
Yeah, left kick upside the head, then a question mark kick on the other side. Pretty impressive.
There was another left that landed there. Yeah, he's taking control right now, Nurmagomedov.
We've seen that left high kick 3 times so far in this round, and it near land every single time.
But then Kakhramonov is keeping that right hand up next to his head, or he'd be eating those in the neck and disconnecting that CPU.
Kick to the body. There's the time. Oh, there we go.
Spinning back kick there from Nurmagomedov, mixing it up from the distance. You heard his corner after round 1 said, no need to wrestle. Show him your technique in the striking game, and he's doing that here in round 3 with only 25 seconds left.
He's doing axe kick. Why not? He's got a plethora.
It's been the PFL Kick Fest tonight, isn't it? It's just been amazing. Every single fight.
Lots of kicks.
Wow, there's
Another
that.
high kick.
Man.
This time from a switch stance.
Oh, look at this, man. His distance, the way he stays out.
Moves his head really well.
Wow. Seasoned performance there
Yeah.
from both men, really. But once again, like Yves said, it's a little bit of a race when you're... Joe Martinez has the decision inside of our PFL cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals: 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, the Russian from Dagestan, Umap.